Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? Zorlock is the first in the house. Psyche D. Carol, welcome. Everybody ready for a double feature tonight? Get y'all popcorn ready. I gotta get this rolling, don't I? And I also forgot something. Nothing crazy important, but just a little bit of a nuance in the background. Hey, welcome. Brian, right? Wandering Mirage? Oh boy. Dave's in the house. Welcome, Dave. Let's see, I forgot my other phone here. Just a second. Need some background noise when we do our little commentary, don't we? Bzz. All right. I'm just going to let some people roll in here, and then we'll get this show on the road. Wow, do we really have 19 people here already? Wow. That's a start. Okay. Well, let me get some music on and we'll chit-chat for a little bit. And then I will show the records that I'm going to be spinning tonight. Just a little background noise. There it is. Some of you might already recognize what this is. You're doing great. Back in Alberta for vacation. Hey, Brewster, welcome. 1 a.m. That's why I started at 7 instead of 8. I'll just kind of let this mix linger in the background. We're playing Cath 1 from 1974, 75, questionable. I got the vinyl, but you got to play some stuff that's a little obscure that the copyright police won't, detain you and do other things while you're in the cell. Kimba's here. Welcome. So do you guys recognize the thumbnail? The two different artists we're going to be playing, two different groups. Kind of left it to be a little bit of a enigma. Let you guys kind of figure it out. I used the back shot of one album, the first one we're going to play tonight. And then the second one is going to be one we just talked about in a recent video. And I think we can get away with playing these. Some cool ones. The first one we're going to play tonight is kind of similar to the surprise package, but I'd say they're both on par with each other. I'd say they're both very good. I'll give you a little hint. They started as the Soul Survivors. At least a couple members did. And then there's association with the Isley Brothers. They're on their label. And it got inspired to make this record because of Jimi Hendrix. So all those three things combine. So it's kind of more, again, sort of a guitar interplay with Hammond organ. Kind of a psychedelic soul kind of thing, but a lot of hard rock backing. I think you guys will really dig this one. Got a good crowd in here already. Good, man. Really glad you guys could stop by. Whoever's watching out there. Yeah, I'm going to probably stick around here for about 2-3 hours. See what the vibe's like, It's kind of how we're going about these things. Found a repress of Ex Magma Gold Ball. I think I know the band Ex Magma. Isn't that like a band from overseas or something? Is that with the one with the three dudes with the long legs? That like jazz rock record? I think that's who they were, right? I don't have those records. Have you guys guessed what they were yet? But we're going to have a little reveal here. Got the record already on the turntable. I might show it, though, because it's kind of a cool label. One that you don't see all the time. So the band on the right of the thumbnail that you saw. Let me get the back shot here real quick. You guys ever seen that photo before? Anybody know Privilege? This came out in like 1969. This is one I don't spin very often, and there's been some times where I contemplated about trading it in. But every time I listen to this, every time I revisit it, I'm like, this is too good. I gotta keep it. Yeah, it's kind of, like I said, psych soul, but it's got a hard rock backing to it. Pretty tasty. Good mix on here, too. It's a nice stereo mix. Let's see who else is here. Gervitz Brothers. Jeff, welcome. Yeah, well, it's been a pretty cool week here. It's, you know, here in Nebraska, it's cooled down. I think it was on Tuesday. Had like highs of 80s, which was really good, which was very much needed. People were still out of power in Omaha a week later. I don't know what it's like now, but man, I could not imagine what they're going through. Vinyl Richie's here. Jody and the Pussycats. Turn it up. Turn the music up. I want this thing lingering in the background. That's the purpose of this. We'll be playing the vinyl, and you'll get the you will get the George Lucas experience once we start rolling here. The Jason Crest. I have a Jason Crest. I have a old bootleg compilation from like the early 90s. That was actually, funny enough, one of the very early psych records I ever picked up on. Well, wasn't picked up, it was sent to me through a guy that I knew through Instagram early on. He sent me that one, and I think another one. I think it was like a Fever Tree or something. I forget. But Jason Crest, they're definitely one of those top UK groups for me. I love their organ sound. It's very gloom and doom. You know, kind of Pink Floyd-like. I gotta spin that stuff some night on here. I haven't spun that in a while either. I was obsessed with them for a while. 104 today, and that's considered cooling down, huh? Yeah, I couldn't imagine living in the western part of the world. I mean, I love my air conditioning. I love staying cool anymore. Used to love the summertime, but it seems like that sun's just kind of, someone's roping that sun in, and it's getting more unbearable. But I don't think I could ever live like in the western part of the U.S. It's just California's just on fire every year. You know, Colorado and Canada. Fifth Dimension, July 5th album. I don't have any Fifth Dimension. AZ Mick, welcome. Forgot to say hello to you earlier. Yeah, Turquoise Tandem Cycle is a top cut from them, as well as what's that other one? I'm blanking on the name right now. I think the music's distracting me or something. Because I'm listening to this while trying to think of another band. Can't multitask. Yeah, Black Mass. Yeah, that's pretty much their big single there. But A Place in the Sun, that's the track. It's got a lot of cool like mellotron on there, right? It's very Moody Blues like. Yeah, we're going to be playing this Privilege. And then the second LP that we're going to play, I'll leave that a secret up until, once this LP's finished. But I will say, I think you guys will love the second one even better than this one. And I mentioned earlier, we recently talked about it too. Kind of more of a hard rock night. Hard rock, psych kind of vibe tonight. Two bands that are quite different from each other, but I thought they, complemented pretty well. Back to back. They're fun listens. Yeah, Tea Garden Lane, that was my introduction to Jason Crest. And there's definitely some better reissues or compilations of their stuff out there nowadays that I just haven't picked up on. I kind of like the quality of the bootleg. It gives it this kind of like complex, Forever Amber kind of quality about it. Very tinny sounding. And maybe they were already kind of recorded that way. A lot of European stuff was pretty like a tin can kind of quality that I kind of appreciate, whether it was intentional or not. Yeah, this is Cathwer playing in the background. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this one. Could definitely do an Acid Archive on it. You can see the cover there. I got the Rockadelic reissue. It's definitely top-notch, like basement quality private press psych with a little bit of Beatle-ish vibe. Liquid Light Show's kind of going crazy there. Hey Dan, welcome. Psych haters. I don't think we've had any psych haters in the chat here. Not that I'm aware of. Like the Electric Prunes, they had a lot of cool songs, but some wankers, as Vinyl Richie calls them. Yeah, I don't know what I would consider a wanker on. There might be a few on the first Electric Prunes, whatever that one is with the harpsichord on side 2. It's like In the Countess or whatever it's called. I kind of enjoy that song though. I like a lot of wimpy sounding cuts. Seems like everybody appreciates like the more heavy, hard rocking kind of psych stuff, and I mean I love that stuff too, but I love the whole broad spectrum. I love a lot of the soft, sunshiny vocals too, a lot of the time, and we'll get to that stuff probably on a live stream some night, for sure. Yeah, kind of a folksy cover, and that's how that original cover looked as well. Oh, you're talking about the song that they're covering, maybe. Maybe I got that mixed up. Yeah, the Whimsical Sounds. Yep. 68, man, that's the peak year. Yeah, King is in his counting house. That's the track I was thinking of. The Countess. I'm glad I haven't had to take any prune juice lately. Picked the wrong week to quit drinking prune juice. I'm just kidding. This is not prune juice. Kind of looks like it though. So who's ready to rock out? Are we just ready to get the show on? I haven't got too much to say today. I was just kind of like on my laptop after work, just kind of looking up stuff to purchase perhaps. Haven't done an online pickup in a while, but I did today. What was it? Because there was like 3 different ones I was thinking of picking up. Oh, yeah. I decided to cave in, and I picked up that Spirit of 76 on eBay. There was a great deal for it. It was in great shape, under $10 plus shipping. I could probably find that price in a record shop somewhere, and I just wanted that record so bad. So I finally got that one. We'll see when it arrives, but yeah, I really got turned on to that mid-70s Spirit discography. The Son of Spirit, which I talked about. Spirit of 76 is like the peak, man. And then there's the one after that one with, I think it's Randy on the cover with the guitar. I need to listen to that one yet. I've only listened to those two that I mentioned. Dr. Dogood, yes. It's a great opener, right? And then that whole, like, Looney Tune laugh at the end. I'll take a comfortable chair. I used to have that record, Comfortable Chair. I parted with it. It's got some good tracks. I still see it pop up occasionally, like at record shows and stuff. The Doors producing it, basically. There's some cool footage on YouTube as well, them performing some songs from the record. You need to check out a Dutch group by 68 called The Dream in their 45 Dotting King. That does sound familiar, but I do need to listen to that again to refresh my memory. That title sounds very familiar to me. Sometimes with British singles, they all kind of blend together for me. I always forget some individual tracks. It's a rabbit hole that it's kind of a blur to me. Unlike the US stuff, just naturally, I can reference those pretty easily. Of course you'd know that, Bruce. How to Commit Marriage. Yep, I knew they appeared in some film. It's kind of cool footage, too. Looks like I got a text here. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get this privilege on the road, huh? I'm probably going to talk less, let you guys enjoy the music a little more. Unless something props up in the chat or what have you. Get your popcorn ready. I hope you got the butter on that stuff. Get the salt. I don't have any salt, so you can't borrow any of mine. And no free refills. And you can't get your tickets back. You're already here. So you took a seat. You're engaging with me, so you can't look back now. Okay, so let's get this set up here. I think it's all ready to go, right? Yep. Pause this. What's going on here? I don't hear it in my playback. It didn't do that before I started. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. The crossfader was all the way over. Technology. Oops. Jason Crest do a great version of the moves. Oh yeah, Lemon Tree. Here we go round the lemon tree. Okay, there we go. Now we got it working. What? I hear something buzzing in the background. Is that just my mic? It's not too noticeable. I'm just hearing stuff in my head. You know how it goes. Okay, so first on deck, side 1, Privilege. And I'll read the back here a little bit before we begin too. Put the Isley Brothers, Jimi Hendrix, and the Soul Survivors together for an evening and something is bound to happen. That something is called privilege, a group of 4 young rockers dedicated to music that makes you feel it first and think about it later. Yeah, it's got a couple members of the Soul Survivors, the organ player and guitarist. How do you pronounce their name? Paul Venturini and Edward Leonetti. Sounds like some New Yorker names or something. What the hell? Someone's coughing outside or something. Did you guys hear that? I don't know where that came from. That was weird. Anyways, I must be getting his pre-smoke in before this session starts. Whoever it was, it sounded like it was outside my window here. Sometimes you can hear people pretty clearly outside the patio there. But anyways, I won't read too much into this more, but yeah, it's got Isley Brother connections. It's on their label T-Neck. And then I think they met Hendrix or something, or maybe they just got inspired by him. And then Soul Survivors, a little bit of connection there. So let's give this a shot finally. Let me just check the chat one more time. Have you listened to The Move? Oh yeah, definitely. I don't have any other albums though. I got the Can of Butter. Oh yeah, I remember Jackie Gleason being in that movie, Bruce. Yeah, we should put like some Wizard of Oz liquid light show in the background. I saw a video, someone had done that, the whole Wizard of Oz with the liquid pouring all over them. Instead of whatever they used for the, what is it, the snowflakes, was asbestos. Okay. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Enough lull time. And I might be in and out of the picture, so don't mind me. Just let the music speak for itself, and let's go on the privilege ride. I think we're missing the right channel. Just a second. Is that what I'm hearing? A little audio difficulties. Just a second. I think it was doing this to me earlier. Love for money. Something's missing here. Sorry about that. Oop. Hello? Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't getting the right channel in. I think it was a little loose there. Alright, I think we're good to go now. There we go.
traitor of love. You're a traitor. What a traitor. You almost made her. Yeah. Tricks. User just for kicks. Keeper not too long. Or better not be wrong. You're a traitor. What a traitor. You're a traitor of love. You're a traitor, such a traitor. You almost made her. Yeah, come on now.
In case anybody has to use the restroom while watching this double feature, you might turn out like this if you don't go right away. And mess you up.
As we talk about today, it's all been left behind. Try your best to make it now, but you're wondering why. That the sound that just came out was just a whispered cry. It's yesterday no matter what you do. It's yesterday, tomorrow can't show through. It's yesterday, your voice is just a sound. It's yesterday, today. just can't help from knowing that yesterday is all we had. You'll have to live right through today. I'm sorry if it's sad. It's yesterday no matter what you do. It's yesterday, tomorrow can't show through. It's yesterday, your voice is just a sound. It's yesterday, today just ain't around.
Kind of a fun little track, right? It's got a kind of a cool blues shuffle to it. Some good guitar work on here.
Did you ever take a look at what you do and try to figure out if that you is you? Oh, just take it for granted that you're not the bandit that's stealing the people's bread, and never feel bad for the things that you're just keep popping up. So do I. It's all together now. Well, one time's one. You just finished something, and I've begun. Encompass me with your circling. That's the scheme of things. I'll just dream of things. Encompass me with your circling. That's the scheme of things. I'll just dream of things. They'll come true. They'll come true. They'll come true. They'll come true. Friends and lovers, say goodbye now. They're chasing rainbows until they die. It all leads back to just one thing. I stand together now. The gods will sing. Encompass me with your circling. That's the scheme of things. I'll just dream of things. Encompass me with your circling. That's the scheme of things. I'll just dream of things. But they'll come true. Yeah, they'll come true. They'll come true. They'll come true.
I could send you a link, Richie. I'll put it in the chat here if possible. Yeah, pretty cool record so far, huh? Of course, they got to slow down a little bit somewhere, but it's mostly pretty energetic. It's got a couple ballad-like tracks like this, but good sound overall. That was a terrible wow, by the way, but that was a ripping track for sure. Probably the best song on that side, huh? Yeah, this is, like I said in the beginning, I thought about trading this off for something else at the shops, but every time I listen to it, I'm like, nope, can't do it. Yeah, it definitely has some energetic, velocity on that last track, People. It's a track called People. I think they're all original tracks, aren't they? Yeah, it says all selections written by the two members that were in the Soul Survivors. So you can definitely hear that flavor on there. And side 2, I mean, is just as good. I remember the first song on side 2 here, Going Down. It's got some really cool, like twangy, hard rockin' sounds. But that last one, definitely has some of that Eric Clapton. I mean, not sound like it sounds like Eric Clapton, but it's what he described as that woman tone, which a lot of like people picked up on. It's like an acid rock kind of way of like, how do you describe it? It's that vibrato. I love that sound. Never to be recreated ever again in the 21st century. At least you don't hear it very much. I love doing that on the guitar. Isn't that called like the woman tone? I never knew why they called it that. But it's got this kind of like very visceral, kind of like slingy way of playing with the strings. So yeah, let's flip this baby over. Gotta do the wipe down. This is on the T-Neck label, by the way, which was a Isley Brother label. And I also noticed I always forget, it's distributed by Buddha Records. So it's kind of under their wing as well. Just kind of cool. T-Neck. You don't often see that label. I think it's just Isley Brother Records, right? Isn't it just oftentimes they're just associated with those? Maybe they had some other artists on there as well, but it's kind of a cool looking label. I thought the T-Neck label was also based out of like somewhere like Louisville, Kentucky or Tennessee. I might be totally off or thinking of something else. I don't quite know for sure, but hey, that's what happens when I don't do my research properly. Because I'm oftentimes second guessing myself. If you guys watch my vinyl updates all the time, I'm always questioning, like, as soon as I say it, 1968, I think they're from the East Coast. Because I oftentimes just forget from memory, I'm just doing it off of whatever comes to mind right away. And sometimes I say those little tags because I always think of, like, what the style of the music is. You can often tell if it's kind of an East Coast kind of sound. And by judging and listening to these guys, I think they were from like New York State. Is that right? I could totally hear that if so. Kind of a Long Island kind of heavy Hammond organ guitar work going on. But that soulful vibe, it has that very much of a psych soul kind of approach. Which I think it really works, man. The kind of a hard rock backing. But yeah, let's flip this sucker over and check out side 2. I think this one kind of ranges, last I checked, I mean, I just looked at Discogs to send you the link there, Richie, but I think they're kind of ranging between maybe 20 to $40. Definitely cheaper than Surprise Package. And you just don't see people talking about this one as much. That's a one album, one off. And it's a good one. So let's kick this one off. Like I said, I think this first track is really good. It's one of the stronger tracks. Going Down.
see my baby down a Dixie line. I think I lost my baby. She shoved me out of mine. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. 'Cause it's cold. I'm going down. I can't stand on my feet. Yes, it's cold. I'm going down. Just ask Annie what you need. Yeah, yeah. She thinks she doesn't love me, but inside I know the love she's holding for me, she doesn't wanna show. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. 'Cause it's cold. I'm going down. I can't stand on my feet. Yes, it's cold. I'm going down. Just ask Annie what you need. Oh, yeah. Now I got my baby, but then I tell you so. That the love that's in her is for all the world to know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Sorry, I just realized I had the talk function on, so I think the volume was a little low. My bad. Anyways, I was gonna say I'm just pulling some that were next to the illusion.
Love 'em or leave 'em. That's the way we'll go. 'Cause we gon' be there, and we got something to show. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. Just wait and see. We'll rise again. Just wait till then. Just you and me. Chicks keep it moving. Get on that line. Don't stop your balling. You're doing real fine. No use in running. Got no place to hide. You tell them we're nice. I tell them you lie. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. Just wait and see. Yeah. We'll rise again. We'll rise again. Just wait till then. Just wait till then. We'll rise again. Just you and me. Just keep it rolling. We're coming again. Hey, hey. All your winds will blow. taking care of you. Awfully sorry you can be my wife, but I'll take care of you. Taking care of you. Taking care of you. Taking care of you. Taking care of you. I think I'll take a trip to see my sugar, but I'd like to know the weather before I begin. Winter, fall, and not the time for sugar, and I'd certainly like to know the season that I'm in. But I can't see no reason why the ceiling on the sky, and I can't find no fault within the multitudes of sin. I think I'll take a trip to see my sugar, to recapture the joy and rapture that we share. Sacred sweets the love I gave to sugar, and I'm wondering if she ever really cared. And when I think I found a flaw, reality no more. Right says darkness on the light, the wrong the light is right. I allude to memories forgotten, knowing any recollection won't be there. Groping for those good days now turn rotten. Feel so sad that I practice not to care. Take a trip to see my sugar, but I'd like to have some reason where they're sad. I'm just too bad about how the devil took it, and I think I've got the feeling I've been had. But I can't see no reason why the ceiling on the sky, and I can't find no fault within the multitudes of sin.
All right. Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with Randy. I think side 2 maybe a little weaker in spots, but I thought side 2. I thought this first track What's it called? Going Down? Purple Dog? I just like the way that tone sounds on that guitar. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah. So, yeah, the guitarist and the organ player were part of the Soul Survivors. Just trying to cue my other music up here. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Privilege. One and Done from 1969 on the T-Neck label. I thought this would be something kind of different that I haven't shown in a while, and surprisingly it's not in the Acid Archives. I thought maybe something like this would maybe pop in there, but unless I was looking in the wrong place, but I don't think so. I know my ABCs somewhat. There's 27, right? I'm just kidding. But yeah, we got some cool people here. Mr. B's in the house. Welcome, man. Roy. Yeah, Roy, you've seen some crazy bands back in your day, brother. And you said you know someone from Wayne, Nebraska, right? You were the guy that said that? You knew like a music teacher? That's pretty crazy. But yeah, like I said, the next one coming up, I think you guys are gonna like that even more if you like that hard rock and stuff. I mean, this one was already pretty cool. It's got that psych soul, but it's also got that acid rock fuzz we love. Side A was pretty ripping. Track like People, Traitor, even It's Yesterday. The second track had that kind of cool blues shuffle, like that song by, like you guys mentioned, Terry Knight and the Pack. I was definitely thinking that song too. Got kind of a cool little kind of shuffle to it. SRC, I'm not really sure. It very well could be in the book. Well, you got the book, man. Look it up. Just giving you shit. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I think it is, right? Didn't you talk about that one, Rich? Maybe I missed it or something. Leave it to Beaver. G Ward, you're a little hard on the beef last night. Wink. Okay. Anyways, this next one. So, I gotta take this one off here just a second. Pusher Quilt. That's some early pre-Sparks. Half Nelson, may have heard of them. That's their demo Psych LP, which I also have on vinyl. It's like a bootleg. We might do that some night. Play that one. I definitely have a little soft spot for Sparks. I think they're kind of cool. The documentary definitely turned me into like a Sparks fan for a moment. The female band Bertha. I've definitely heard the name. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm sure SRC is an endless trip. Anyways, I'm not going to keep this one a secret any longer, but according to the thumbnail, I guess we don't have any people that want to guess tonight. We're going to talk about this one, or we're going to listen to this one tonight. The double feature, Gunsight by Gun. Yes, it's happening. Just picked this one up recently at the local shop. They also had the first album, but like I said, not too big on that one. I do like a few songs, but those horns, man, they just don't, doesn't elevate it for me. I like it a little more stripped down. This is when they get a little more hard rocking. They're also doing a couple things with the acoustic guitar blending in, which is kind of cool. So I just shared a picture of Gun on that thumbnail. And it's a pretty nice copy, really. And I got it for a good price. It was like $20. Can't beat that for an original copy. And let's see. All right. I think we got everything under control here. I just got like kind of a mess. Every time I do these live streams, I always have like a mess of records lying everywhere. Stuff we're pulling out, talking about them. So I was pulling next to the ones with Illusion. Next to Illusion, there was Ill Wind, Idle Race, Ivory. It's pretty much, I mean, Psych is in my name, right? So this is what you come to expect. That's in my shelves. So yeah, hope you guys, hope you guys didn't run out of popcorn just yet for the double feature. And like I said, no free refills. You're gonna have to go to the 7-Eleven yourself and get a big gulp, the 44 ounce. You know what it's like. I haven't really gotten a 44 ounce in a long time from the good old, what's it called, U-Stop. I don't know if they probably don't have any U-Stops nationwide. It's probably like a Nebraska thing. They got a U-Stop, and then they have like a side, part of a side to the building where it's called U-Suds, a laundromat, U-Lottery. It's because we have a U-Stop next to our workplace, so I go there all the time. Sometimes after work. Yeah, have you guys ever heard this demo LP by Half Nelson / Sparks? It's really good. Recorded back in '69. It's kind of like early Floyd-like. It's kind of zany like their later stuff, but definitely more psychedelic in nature.
A chance to see who owns the star.
Landlady, turn off the heat! So yeah, man, hope you guys are enjoying. Yeah, I just don't have too much to comment on today. I mean, it's just been just kind of ready to get the work week done, I guess. It's finally Friday, right? It's been a lot cooler out, and I'm just so glad, so very thankful to have my power back on. With everything running on right now, with my light in the background, my projection screen on my TV, and my laptop, the mixer and everything. I'm just really glad to have this up and running again. Kind of missed listening to music for a while on the turntable, but also just being able to stay in my place because it was just so hot last week. I had to go back to my parents' house last Friday up until Sunday afternoon. Then I found out my lights were back on because my lamp I must have left on that Wednesday night. So it's kind of interesting. Yeah, just never lost power ever in the summertime. It was all a brand new experience for me. I've been through ice storms. I've been through blizzards, which I also really don't like either. I always call it the Kensington effect. Sort of like the Shining effect when you're all cooped up in a house for so long. But I call it the Kensington effect because that was my first apartment. Not really. It was the apartment I moved into when I first went to college back in 2013. And it kind of reminded me of the Shining too. It was a very old hotel downtown, but they turned it into a apartment complex. Had 6 stories, 6 or 7 story building. I think I was on the 6th floor too. It wasn't too bad, but it was kind of a tiny apartment, and it was kind of shaped like an old hotel room. So there was like a room one way, kind of like a one-way trailer, and then like a trailer house, and then around the corner is, parallel to that one. It wasn't wasn't that fun of an experience, but yeah, I guess I'm pretty lucky though. I've actually never seen a tornado in person, and they're pretty rampant around these parts. Probably just been on the outskirts of one, but yeah, I've been pretty thankful it's never ripped through my hometown, my small rural town. But it's definitely ripped apart some of the towns nearby. Back in like the 60s, it was a town of like 100 people, and I think 4 people lost their lives in this one. This is like the early 60s. And my dad, there's an old photograph where my dad and his dad and the siblings all went over to the town over and were looking at the destruction. And I guess someone photographed them, so it's kind of neat. But yeah, and the town really never recovered after that. Small towns like that, it's hard to rebuild sometimes. I love this song. It's got that kind of bouncy pop psych feel. Anyways, enough chit chat. Let's start the next one. Hope everybody took their restroom breaks. I haven't, because I'm still, running the film projector, treating it like a double feature. Double feature analogies here. But let's begin Gun, shall we? All right, let's turn that one down, do the crossfade, and I think we're ready. Let's get your head out of your ass and let's get the head in the clouds. First track. Here we go.
Since you left me on my own, I tried to get together just to see where I went wrong. I've got my head in the clouds, can't get my feet on the ground. Trying to reason with you to let me play my way, but you just didn't listen to a single word I'd say. I've got my head in the clouds, can't get my feet on the ground.
Hopefully that cured any brain fog that was going on in the audience. Get your head out of the clouds, boy.
Go down to the river.
Go and drown yourself. Is there any other shows going on tonight, Randy?
Go down to the river. Go and drown yourself. Go down to the river. Go and drown yourself. You gotta go way down. Go way down. Go down, down. Go down, down. Get on down to that river. Go way down, 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 down. Go down to that river, go and drown yourself. Go down to the river, go and drown yourself. You gotta go way down, down. You gotta go way down, down. So go down to the river, go and drown yourself. Down, 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 down. Go way down, down, down. Go way down, 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 down,
Look at you, what a state you're in, what you've been doing, where's that place you've been? Look at you, what a state you're in. Who's those people you've been knocking around with on, giving you all those things just to make your mind blow? Look at you, what a state you're in, what you've been doing, where's that place you've been? I've been told things by your brother.
Now that we're doing a little bit of ballad work, no one really cares about these ballads, do we? I'm going to share something a little personal. Yep, here's the evidence. Sock mopping. I'm just kidding.
What's that stuff
Just took care of a little business.
he's been giving you?
All you need to know.
Look at you. What a state you're in. You've got to tell me, where's that place you've been? See, I've got a daughter just like you. She ran off with a lover to do the things that you do. So won't you tell me where you've been? Where's that place put you in the state you're in? You see, I've got to find her before it's too late. She was just 19, but I heard she already looks 28. So won't you tell me where you've been? I've got to find her, my Angeline.
Enough of that bossa nova bullshit. Let's get the real gun back, baby, with dreams and screams. Well, that ending was a little underwhelming, but hey, the rest of it kind of rocked, right? That was pretty good stuff. Dreams and Screams. Maybe they intentionally did that third track, to kind of calm your nerves a little bit, and then bring it back up on that last track. Let's get some of this back in here. Some background sounds. There we go. Still on the Sparks. Half Nelson. So tell me, how the hell did we get to like onion armpit discussions? I don't even know how it's crazy how I miss stuff in the chat so easily. It could be just one person saying one key word, and it's like everybody just runs with it, and then I miss where it originated from. I really couldn't, I don't know if I should disclose what mine smell like right now. Oh, man. Bologna pits, bacon pits. I mean, bacon pits. I wouldn't mind that, I don't think. Some sweaty pits with smelling like bacon. Can you imagine, like, some, like, stick-on Mitchum, but instead it's, like, bacon flavored? Yeah, I wish I was the jokester. Some nights, they're not popping up in my head right now. Sometimes I have to kind of like think of really good ones to roll off with, but I'm not much of a storytelling kind of joke guy. As you can tell, I'm very serious. I'm very stern about my live streams. Damn it. Not really. But, yeah, you start talking in the chat and I'll respond to it, man. Garlic bologna pits. Okay. I don't know if I can get down with that. I like garlic. I like garlic parmesan. Those two things might work for me. Maybe not so much the bologna. Yeah. You can only lean on one side, right, Kimba? Either the wittiness or the prettiness, and I never really consider myself pretty boy, but I did have someone kind of staring at me today in the grocery store. I was a little freaked out by it because it kind of got, the PSD kind of ramped back up once again after my stalker chick we've all talked about, right? You guys remember that story, right? Yep, that was at my last job. Back in like 2019, I literally had someone stalking me one time. It's very true. All because I joked one day at work, and she worked in dietary. But, yep, it was kind of creepy. Thankfully, she doesn't know my channel. At least I hope so. Hey, welcome, Brother Brian. Yeah, Vinyl Richie, he doesn't joke at all. He just calls everybody wankers, and calling this album a turd. Let's flip this sucker over. Oh, I already did. I got a little ahead of myself. I already flipped it over. Derek's getting laid. Hey now, Randy. I told you to keep that on the low key, man. Ew. Tell her you eat McDonald's. I wouldn't even joke about that. That's like, I can't even remember the last time I ate there. It had to have been when I was a kid. But then I remember as a kid always wanting to go there because, the big arches, right? Yeah, this is getting kind of weird, man. Stalker sex is almost as good as bondage. As good bondage. I don't know if I can agree with that, but Yeah. I'd say the opposite with me, Kimba. Probably, I mean, I keep my life semi-private on here, you know. But I can open up too. I'm pretty much an open book. I can tell you things about me. Except, you know, maybe my social number and my address, stuff like that. I'll go deep on you, though. What do you all want to know? Turn this into like the dating game, where I'm the contestant all night long. Table on a speaker? No, this is actually not a speaker. This is a stereo cabinet. Kind of looks like a speaker though, doesn't it? Because it's kind of dark. No, I would never do that, dude. But speaking of that though, I am planning on getting a new receiver sometime in the soon future. Don't know really what to go with yet. Got a couple of things in mind. Not really going to get into it here, but there's a couple different brands I'm looking at my local shop. Talk to them about a few things. So, yeah, it needed done years ago. I think my ears have been missing out terribly. My favorite deodorant, I mean, I don't know if I'd say a favorite, but the one that's worked for me has always been Mitchum. That's why I mentioned it. Because I think doctors really recommended Mitchum, right? It doesn't get a lot of love nowadays, I don't think, but I use a combination of that, but also maybe some body spray. Just a little hint of that, you know, on the chest area if I'm going out someplace. Never been like a Right Guard fan. And Brute, that's like the worst. Brute. You guys know that brand? That's just not my thing. What else is there? Axe? I mean, that's like my generation, what we use. I mean, there's like Axe body soap. I do have Axe spray, but I hadn't bought that stuff in a long time. I just recently bought it, though. Yeah, I think my speakers are okay for now. I mean, for now. I'm not no audiophile. I don't plan to be. But they do pretty well. It's more of like the RCA receiver itself. You know, it's got the wood paneling on the back. You know, probably not the most recommended thing out there. Yeah, I'm definitely going to switch it out pretty soon. There's just always been too much low end, and the mids are really crappy. I always have to turn them to way down. And it's just kind of crapping out on me. So the only way I'm really listening to it now is through the mixer, which I'm okay with. You know, it's kind of nice to hear a little switch up, you know, on headphones. It's kind of nice. I'm so used to streaming things all the time at work through my earbuds, so it doesn't really faze me. I kind of like, you know, both from the speakers, but also the headphone experience. Just different nuances you pick up on and stuff, you know. Especially like when you listen to mono records. There's a lot of stuff I have to review. What the hell is this all about? I kind of hate how YouTube just hides these messages. But maybe I should hide some of these messages. Bunch of kids watching my... Do you guys know? Do you guys realize 5 of my 7 kids watch this stream? Yeah, did you know I have 7 kids? Yeah, let's start that rumor. No, I'm just fucking with you. Or am I? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have kids in my lifetime, and I'm okay with that. Never been too big on... I mean, little kids kind of scare me. Like, I've been around kids, and I remember when I used to be one of those little shits. Yeah, I don't want my son to act like the way I did. I was too much for my mother, and I always say to her, I always apologize to her to this day. I'm like, So sorry I brought you all this stress. 11 of your said. Damn, now how does that math work, Mr. B? 11 of your 7 kids? Yeah, we got a lot of immature people in the audience, don't we? Y'all need to grow up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even really looking for... I mean, how do we even get on this subject, man? I'm not even, like, really looking for relationships too much. I've really only been through... Well, I've been on some dates, but... As far as, like, an actual relationship, it was not too long ago. And it had to do with some different beliefs, you know, and... Obviously, that's kind of where a lot of people have tiebreakers with, is just, you know, what do you believe in, or where do you fall into this category, and I don't judge people like that, you know. I'm just very much a very humble, naive, maybe you could call me a man-child, but in the best of ways, like, I don't even know how to describe it, like, I just, kind of keep to myself a lot. I don't do a lot of mainstream type of thinking kind of ways like a lot of people do. Like, so many sports lovers out there in the world, you know, and I just never could get into football, the Cornhuskers, the Husker Nation shit, and yet I work for a company that pretty much owns the town of Lincoln, and you know that they sponsor the hell out of, you know, the Huskers. And I'm just surrounded by people in red shirts all day, man. It's just, I don't get it. I don't get excited for sports. I'm kind of the lone wolf in Nebraska when it comes to that stuff. Like, you know, I was just talking to my friend about this earlier, how I got kind of peer pressured into going out for football in 7th grade and middle school. Just because I was the tallest, you know, well-structured young man that I was. You know, I still have like the same body type as I did probably when I was 13, except maybe a little fluffier, you know, down below here, but not really. I'm kind of working on the abs as of lately, but hadn't been working out this week. But anyways, yeah. How do we get on that subject? I feel like someone that just goes, okay, what were we talking about? After you smoke too much weed. Derek dates his hand? Damn, Randy. Yeah, I date my right hand. Was it a Beatles versus Stones? No. Nothing like that. Husk that corn. Husk that cob. Go shuck themselves. Yeah, this is going to be a great stream. I'd love to be remembered by this, man. What's the album tonight? Yeah, we're going to play side 2 of Gun. It's just kind of just seeing where this conversation's going, man. Yeah, I was, I don't know. I got up pretty early this morning too, you know, again for work, so I'm just kind of like out of ideas what to talk about on as far as commentary goes. I thought I'd be a little more like having things to talk about a little bit, but this week's been kind of boring, really. It's just, I haven't been, like I said, I hadn't gone to the gym this week, didn't really go walking or on a bike ride, which I typically do. Just kind of feel like staying at home. I guess I had been working on one of my songs lately. For a supposed vinyl release that we're not supposed to talk about, possibly. But yeah, that might happen. Oh, looks like my songs have stopped. Trust me, we'll get to side 2 in a second. Did we play this last time or something? Yeah, who cares? But But yeah, I've been working on a song. It sounds a lot different than your typical songs that I have been making. It's kind of more post-punky, a little bit on the dream pop side. Just gotta have to kind of finesse it a little bit, work with the mids, the lows, the highs, and it's all coming together pretty well. Well, thanks, Randy. Thanks for the support, man. You're doing just fine, son. Yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. Like, I took a little bathroom break and I had to mention, yeah, this is the victim. This is the sock. See how it's dripping? Is that piss or is that water? We'll never know because it's a black sock. Sock mopping, yes. No one has actually told me the true definition of what that is exactly, but I got a pretty good idea what that is. What's your favorite Ruth White jam? Hey, Ryan. I might say Mists and Rains is pretty good on that Flowers of Evil record. But yeah, the thing about my toilet flapper, the toilet flap to have the water girl rise up to the float. Yeah, it's been kind of acting funny lately. It's like the 2 years that I've lived here, I had no issues with it until now. It's like one of those weird things where it slides in that little hole there with the two ends on it, and sometimes it'll just stay open all day. So I have to keep kind of checking it. It's been doing that for maybe a month or so now. It's irritating. So I finally took the lid off, and then once I do that, of course, because I had to keep taking the lid on and off, keep fixing it after nearly every flush. And now, of course, it's not doing it when I have the lid off, because I was just kind of experimenting, seeing what was going on. So maybe I have to buy a new toilet flap. That'll be my new live stream coming up. Give me some funds for a new toilet flap. See if we can build a GoFundMe for that. I just need your compensation right now. Oh, man. Turn the water off when you're not using it or at work. Yeah. Figure something out. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I had to replace the lights in my bathroom, too, because they were almost too bright. Or no, sorry, they were too dim. They were, like, really orange colored, and it kind of gave this orange hue in the bathroom. I can't even see what I'm showering, down below and stuff. But, yeah, I had to brighten up that bathroom, man. I gotta see what kind of stuff I missed, see if I missed a spot on the floor mat, or if, gotta sock mop it up. We don't know. I wonder if there's another alternative I could use for like a flapper instead of like the rubbery, because it's like a rubber one. Wonder if they make like any plastic flaps. I'm sure they do, right? It's not one of those things I had to ever replace up until now. Maybe I'm just putting too much TP down there. I don't know. I learned from the best, Randy. Anyways, let's hit side 2 and see what that has to offer. I don't think it rocks as well. Yeah, it's got a couple rocky tracks, but again, they kind of do some acoustic things. This is supposed to be a full-length kind of live stream. We're playing the full lengths. Let's get to it. Good thing I didn't cough on the mic. That would have been really bad. Okay. Crossover. Here we go. chocolate sundae, right?
Somewhere you can lay. It's only a broken down old shack, but you're welcome there to stay. Yes, I care today. Yes, I care today. Dawn's breaking slowly, guess I've overstayed my stay. Back onto the highway for another hopeless day. Hope they care today. I hope they care today.
Yeah, it was cool when I first sat on it. Once I flipped it over, I mean, it didn't help very much after that either. I wouldn't say it's so much steamy ass, but it's more like steamed ham. Steamed ham, ring a bell? Yeah, just need a little extra cushion on this chair, though, that's for sure. I just been gaining weight, you know. Now they got pretty soft cushion, or pretty thin cushioning on these computer chairs. It was cheap. What can I say? I think it's broken too, because every time I get off of this chair, it rises back up. The lever's broke or something.
what can I do? I'm waiting for you to find.
I don't mean to ruin the moment. I'm sure you guys are really loving this track right now, all you hard rockers, but as far as anything new, pick this one up. I'm sure you guys don't like this one either. So it's very folky. Idiosyncratics and Swallow's Wings by Jeremy Harmer. This is a fairly recent Gearson associated. It's on Somar, but it's Gearson affiliated. Got this one from the local shop. It popped in. And yeah, just been wanting a copy. And if you guys like Nick Drake, he was best friends with him, actually. They played together. It's got a guy from the band Trees, UK group. It's a grower. It's not going to be for everybody. I don't think it's going to be for the people in the stream right now, but for you guys that like that folky stuff, it's pretty good. It's like really broken-hearted, lo-fi, loner folk. It's really good.
I hope you get through. Oh, lady, you. Time is so very cruel. Just seems to drag on and on. How long must I sit here waiting for you? I often wondered why you had to always cry. Wish I could understand. Oh, lady, why? If I could only feel what makes you so ill, maybe it would not be so hard for me to realize why. Oh, lady, you. I hope you get through.
Yeah, you probably find it hard to believe, but I think Jeremy in this photo, he kind of does look like me, doesn't he? Never even thought of that. Well, with that negative photo, kind of does, but I'm actually older than him than in this photo, because I think he was like 20 or so when he made this. He's still kicking too. He became a English teacher or something in the arts, like in some college or something. He became a teacher later on.
Hope you get through. Oh, lady, oh, lady, oh, lady, oh,
Something tells me this was like, well, the song by Gun, it's like, almost feels like a love letter to like his girlfriend or something, right? I was gonna say though, Son of Spirit, man, this would be a cool playthrough someday. I don't know if we can get away with it though. It's Mercury and it's Spirit. But yeah, I picked up on their next one, Spirit of 76. That's a sleeper, man. I really slept on that one. Really good. It's like phase pedal galore in the best of ways. Kind of power poppy in some spots too. Or at least there was a couple moments that reminded me of like Big Star in a way, but kind of more in the psychedelic nature. Play Kyle. Yeah, that one's still coming in the mail, Kimba. I forgot to tell you about that. I probably would pick it up though if I saw it though. In the $2 bin. A Longhorn steak joint. Hey, maybe that was me. I like my steak. Don't tell the vegans that though. I mean, I already got a bad rep at the zoo and stuff, you know. I hang out there a lot. I don't know what that means. actually have he's not really my cousin, but he's my uncle's son from another wife. And he's hardcore vegan, like to the point where that's almost like the first thing in the conversation when he gets to meet you. Kind of on that extreme level. I don't know how I feel about that. Long Hair Wild Man. Great closing track.
When nobody wants to know you, what else can you do? But live in a cave on your own, like an animal in the zoo. You sleep by day and go on the hunt at night, stealing for a living when you know it just ain't right. The next thing you know, you've been seen by a man in a dark green suit. He catches a glimpse of your long hair and begins to take pursuit. Then you look back behind you to see what you can see. Just a flicker from his torchlight between the close-grown trees. Then you'll run, run, run like a long-haired wild man. You're gonna run, run, run like a long-haired wild man. Once you think he's lost his trail, you're out on the prowl again. Maybe I'll catch a rabbit or even a big fat hen. But just when you think it's all clear, you see his light again. So you're up on your heels as fast as you can, and again the chase begins. Then you look back behind you to see what you can see. Just a flicker from his torchlight between the cross-strung trees. Then you'll run, run, run like a long-haired wild man. You're gonna run, run, run like a long-haired wild man. You're gonna run, run, run like a long-haired wild man. You're gonna run, run, run like a long-haired wild man.
Was that part of the record, or did Derek do that? Guess we'll never know. Alright, enough of that. Yeah, so... Oh, shit. Hey, what's that playing in the background? Kind of sounds like Parchment Farm. Yeah, a little background noise. So let's put this away. And in case you missed it, we played the first one tonight. This is a double feature live stream. Privilege, once again, 1969. T-Neck label, associated with the Isley Brothers. Kind of got inspired by Jimi Hendrix. And it's got a couple members of the Soul Survivors. You can definitely tell it's like a psych soul, hard rock backing, one off, and it's not in the Acid Archive somehow. Really good. I really enjoyed that this evening. It's been a while. And then, of course, Gunsight, their second album. Some people only think they made one album. Some people always forget about this one when I posted it this week. Yeah, Head in the Clouds, Dreams and Screams, and Long Hair Wild Man. Definitely has its stronger moments, you know. You kind of wish they would have stuck to that level throughout, but of course, you gotta have something for everybody, right? Parchment Family. Farchment Parm. I came up with a funny one today, my buddy. There's like an app called Suno where you can make these AI songs. It's kind of a fun idea, but then it's also kind of like scary where the future is going. Because AI can kind of pinpoint things pretty accurately. If you guys watched my video on that volunteers. Well, anyways, he's been making like some AI generated songs, writing the lyrics and stuff, and he came up with, instead of Hank Williams Jr., it's like Frank Haynes Jr. Which sounds so made up. It's hilarious. But then I said to him, you know, I reversed the Hank Williams into Wank Hilliams. It definitely sounds like something, right? Wank Jr. Wanker. But yeah, I was just pulling this one out. I was thinking of something we could play, and I know Kimbo likes this one. And I did an Acid Archive entry on it. Pretty much because I think she mentioned it first, and I was like, well, that'd be kind of a cool record to spotlight. A&M label. I thought maybe we could play a track off this. I guess I'm not that strict on playing other stuff. I just like to keep it, keep the central theme and focus of doing a double LP, not double LP, but double feature, 2 full lengths back to back. And, I thought they did pretty well together. Different stylistically, but I thought they were really complemented pretty well. Let's play a track off of the Churls and maybe a couple others, and we'll call it a night maybe. I've been going for a while now. I know, 2.5 hours, 24 hours, I'm getting there, Got to upgrade somewhere down the road. On Pinterest, of all places. Wow. Another 40 minutes to do my stand-up back. Okay, guys, so there's this fish in this water, and it swam. It's about as far as I go as far as jokes, man. I'm really lacking tonight. Sometimes I got a lot of heat. It just depends on where my head's at. And tonight I'm really, really lacking. I don't know why. It's just, I guess, I don't know. It's been kind of a stressful week at work, too, in some spots. It felt kind of directionless, and then it kind of just ruins the mood for the day. Some of those things going on. And maybe that's just affecting me tonight. I don't know. I can't predict these things, how they're going to go. But I'm always in a good mood, though. I mean, I'm never going to be here live and be in like a shitty mood ever. Unless Randy just keeps on provoking me and stuff. I'm just kidding. No, I can take it. But yeah, Jeremy Harmer. I already talked about him, but I'll be doing that in a vinyl update down the road. And yeah, let's put some Churls on. I think I know the track I want to play, too. Play a couple different ones. Let's see. Gypsy Elias. second here. Whoops. Yeah, Parchment Farm's kicking ass right now. This won't be quite to that speed, but it's pretty good though. Sorry about that, it's kind of loud. I think that's like one of a few tracks that has horns on it though. Sunshine of Your Love. Pretty cool track, right? I love that song. It's a banger. It's a head banger. I think I'm going to play Gypsy Lee. Got some cool wah pedal guitar going on. Those are awesome. Is this track ever gonna end? I actually dig it. I was gonna say, Randy, you sold your copy of Churls, huh? Damn, why'd you do that, man? I got pretty lucky with this copy, though. I actually got this from shop here in Lincoln before I moved here for like $30. It was a great deal. Drove all the way down here just to get it. Took the 2-hour drive. Yes, I did that. If that doesn't show you how much I love this, show me another example. Got another guy in here, Cami Kumo, 23. What with the smell of all burning cars and the screaming, these are far better sounds indeed. Oh, damn. What is going on over there? Whew. Well, sometimes I hear that stuff too, but then I wake up, you know, sometimes it's just a nightmare that I'm having. Yeah, I haven't heard too many crazies outside my place as of lately. I think one person was screaming down the block, but they were so incoherent, I couldn't make anything out. I was going to say, though, before we sign off, somehow I still have 20-some people in here, which is a miracle. Because, well, it is a Friday evening. It's the weekend, right? But the last stream, when I did this, when it was a Wednesday night, I only had probably 10 people at best. So for those that have stuck around for the whole, 2.5 hours, you made it to the end. Now comes the bonus of this live stream, and I thought maybe we could play one track from here up until we do the spotlight with Mr. B, perhaps. I saw you left a message, or sent a message earlier. But yeah, we'll have to do a spotlight on this with you or Randy or whoever. You guys are going to like this one. And again, there are a couple weak acoustic cuts, but it's pretty solid. I wouldn't hype it up like I am all the time if it wasn't good. I think it's good. Side 2 really reminds me of like early Grand Funk, sort of that up-tempo kind of hard rock energy going on. A very, very Mark Farner, Mel, and Don. But except it's like I think a 5-piece band. Arnie Anderson and the Force. No clips online. It's going to be a one and done type of deal on a live stream, baby. Yeah, so I think we'll play a track from here, and I don't know which track we should do. Maybe because there's like 12 tracks on here. Maybe we could do like the first track, Mountain Trail. Give you kind of an idea of what you're going to get into. According to Discogs, this came out in like 1980. But it definitely sounds more like 76, 77 around there. Definitely maybe a late 70s kind of recording. Not really sure. But, yeah, Arnie Anderson. Yeah, was he in the WCW? Yeah, my wrestling knowledge has definitely left me a long time ago. I used to be heavily into it, but then, of course, for people watching now, I mean, when it changed to WWE with the whole John Cena era, you know, that's kind of when I got exposed to it. I really was heavily into it when Eddie Guerrero passed, and that was like first time I ever cried over any like celebrity in my life, man. I was into it for a time, but Vince McMahon, that guy is kind of something else. Let me take this record off, and then we'll throw an Anderson track on. All right, Arnie Anderson is on deck. So yeah, just think of this first track as like, you know, like this is a wrestler and this is his entrance song. Watch it be like something like the Ric Flair entrance. Woo! Man, that dude, Ric Flair, man, he was such a bleeder. Like he'd just waltz up to the ring like no big deal, and within like a minute, just already bleeding on his forehead. That dude bled really easily. Okay, first track. Since you're sticking around, you get a little bonus. You get a little taste of what's to come with this one. We're going to do a full album spotlight. I think we're going to do the conjunction with Mr. Bizarro in the chat. And we're going to kick some ass with this one. So here we go.
Riding on the afternoon train, I can almost see your smile. What does it do to me? Baby, it's so worthwhile. You don't love me, baby. Look at you now.
I never got a request like that before. What's that all about? I mean, Richie.
Look at me. Nothing can go wrong. Woo! As I go walking along, I will say, as I go walking along, day to day, as I go walking along the mountain trail, oh yeah, the mountain trail.
Okay, there you have it. That's all you get tonight. Pretty decent track, right? I think there's some better tracks. It's a good opener. Some great wailing guitar. I think there are some better tracks in store, though, from what I recall. I've only listened to this in full, like, 3 times maybe, but it has given me a good impression each time I've done it. So, yeah, look forward to this in the future. Do a live stream with Mr. B, and we'll go some places like we have tonight. Apparently I got 22. Now we're at, like, what, 18 minutes left on the stream. Jeez, I guess I got to be here with the whole 3 hours. I got to break my record. I think I've done 3 hours before, right? Yeah, I'm going to have to really prep myself for when we do a little co-op live stream. Whew. Yeah, it's not my best night. Maybe I'm just being down on myself or something, but I just felt like, it's like I have a lot of preparation for these streams, and yet everything leading up to it from what I'm doing in the outside of this world, it's like I just got all these things in my mind, I guess, and I'm just trying to still kind of come down from things. But it's all good. Everything's all cool. What do y'all want to talk about? What else should I play? Got some churls. I pulled this one. It's always a fun one. Thunder and Roses. Didn't this get the reissue? Yeah. I think this got the Noble Records exclusive too, right? Pretty sure. I'd like to play some Grand Funk too. I really love like their first 3 studio albums, and then their live album. The live album's like one of my favorite live albums, and I'm not big on live albums. Ended with a long psych jam. What is 16 minutes long? Play Free Up Again by the Surprise Package. Well, we got some Heavy Rain, and I'm only looking at the right side of my shelf because this is about as far as I can go with the headphones. Actually, I think I was trying to think of some full lengths I could play next time. I think I can get away with playing Can's Future Days. We'll definitely do that some night. It's like my favorite Can record. I'm trying to look at something. We got Ivory. Richie's still here. Got my copy of Ivory right here. I think we can get away with it, right? What track should I play? I think Grade November was the heavy track. And I think it opens up pretty strong too. Silver Rains. It's not going to be a heavy ending to the stream. I thought we'd end it on Arnie Anderson, but it don't matter. It don't really matter. There's no rules. There's only one rule. There's no rules. I'm just kind of looking over here. Got that Jason Crest too we were talking about earlier. Yeah, it's a very cheap boot. It's so cheap that it came in a black sleeve. Like a pasted on photo. I don't even have the pasted photo, but that's the photograph they used for the Jason Crest bootleg. And I got it in a Buddha sleeve. Yeah, it's black labels, very much a boot. Even the sound quality is not the greatest either, but kind of like it that way. I'm just kind of browsing here. I don't know. Let's play some Ivory. See how that strikes y'all.
Wicked black eyes, what's the chance of a screen? You are the actor and this is a scene. But when it's over, the director is wise behind all the...
And this is definitely a used copy too, so you might hear a little crackling. That's all cool though. Music comes in pretty good. There we go.
Heavy falls the winter snow. Make light-hearted fancy your only goal. Then through the winters of your life, my friend, take heed to light-hearted attitudes. Suddenly the signs of spring appear. Winter's grim face disappears. Burden, thought, toil and pain, my friend, soon be gone. Forgotten games.
Not too bad, huh? Yeah, the LP's got a little bit of a variety. They all don't sound like that. I mean, it's kind of more of a very fitting closing track. But I think we got one more we're going to play. It's going to be a secret. I'll let you guys figure it out in the chat. But it's a heavy one. I'm going to end it on a heavy note. Very punky, very hard rock, and very UK. So, let's switch this out. Promo copy. This is one of my all-time favorite, like, balls to the wall heavy tracks of all time. Boy, that drummer is getting a workout on that one. Oh, I love that. Just bashing the hell out of those cymbals on that ride. Good stuff, man. Yeah, Factory Grime by Crushed Butler. The whole thing's pretty great. That might be my favorite track, though. It's just, it kind of gives me like some UFO vibes, like their first album. A little bit like that. Anyways, yeah, what are we at? 3 more minutes. Where's my timer? My timing guy. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm kind of tired, man. Yeah, so I'm not used to staying up late, oftentimes, and this is late, right? 10 o'clock Central Time. But I go to bed early because I wake up early for work, so I'm still hanging in there, though. Because I would have gone to bed hopped into bed about like 2 hours prior. Jingly riff, yeah, rock on. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, except for, a little bit of bleacher butt, but we'd already discussed that in the chat, right? Oh man, doing all I can. You got to flip it over on the cool side now. But the cool side ain't much better because it's a pretty thin pillow. Oh, that's a little better. Yeah, so, just playing some random songs. Not too big of a deal, with the double feature. Hopefully you all, use the restroom properly. You take the popcorn buckets to the dumpster and you didn't go back for refills. We all do that though, right? We all go back for refills after the movie's over. And sometimes you're slurping that shit down before the trailers are even over because there's like half hour worth of trailers to get through. So it's like the movie starts at 2, they say, but it really starts at like 2:45 once they get past all the Marcus Theater advertisements and shit, I haven't been to a movie in a while, but man, it's kind of agonizing going through those trailers and just how trailers really suck these days. And it's all Superman films and stuff like that. You go to bed at 2000. I'm a 2000 man. Yeah, so, we'll see what's going to happen in the future. Like I said, I might play some Future Days. And then after that one, maybe we'll do one of their live recordings that has come out recently. I have the Live in Paris 73, which is very good. Might be my favorite of I think there's like 3 or 4 of them now that they've released on the Spoon label. That one's probably my favorite so far because it's the earliest. I like the early Can. Anything after Future Days, I'm not too big on. I just like the classic period, of course. Let's see what we got here. Don't sit in front of Pee Wee Herman. Did I miss something? I should have worn my Amazing Larry t-shirt. We'll do that next time. Yeah, the Confused Breakfast podcast. If you guys don't know them, I don't know why I just decided to throw a shirt on. I got this from, I don't think I even got this from their website. I got this from some second tier, back alley kind of situation online. And the Confused Breakfast, so I think it's like a combination of Dazed to Confused and the Breakfast Club, I'm assuming. I forget what the origins of their name is, but they're 3 dudes from Iowa, AJ, Mike, and Sean. They all go round table talking about films, kind of more of the mainstream, classic kind of films that we all have grown up with and blockbusters and stuff. And I don't know, I got this thing for film podcasts. I like listening to them at work, and it's kind of fun, listening to all the details and just hearing their thoughts on it, and kind of gives you more insight into things you maybe not have even thought about. Who was the other comedian caught jacking in a theater? Oh, I get it now. I get it. Yeah, we've all been there, right? Tell them Pee Wee Herman sent you. But anyways, That about wraps her up, guys. So we passed the 3-hour mark. I don't know how we did it. I wasn't expecting to stay on this long, but you guys are still here. Sorry, I'm not a very charismatic kind of person, at least today on this stream anyways. But we got a pretty good crowd in here. Got some different people. Not your usual bunch. Well, you know what I'm saying. Maybe. Yeah, check out Privilege. Check out Gunsight. Thanks for joining in again. I'm probably going to pass out after the stream because I'm once again tired. And, but I've made it though. And man, I haven't even looked at is this the same video that's been playing forever? I don't think so. It's like an hour-long light show, though. Thanks once again for joining, guys. And I might push a video out this weekend. We'll see. And let's close out with some Parchment Farm. And by closing out, we got like 15 seconds of this song. Have a good one, guys.